Well, if you've started to notice a little tiny imperfection here or there on your face, we're going to suggest this morning, don't be spooked by spider veins. With Halloween coming up, that's our theme. We're going to say, get those things taken care of early on and get back to being the happy, glowing you that you know and love. Dr. Stefan Moldovan is here this morning from the San Diego Vascular Center to tell us how easy it can actually be to get rid of spider veins and other imperfections in the face. Tremendous advances these days in what can be done. Now, let's talk about IPL today. What is IPL? And this is one of the kind of the new miracle things that's come along.
Right. IPL has been around for a while. You have to think of IPL as a very strong, bright light that is generated by a very powerful flashlight. Unlike a laser, the light from an IPL device is made out of a multitude of light rays of different wavelengths. And this is an advantage because by placing different filters in the handpiece of the device, you can actually target imperfections in the skin such as spider veins or pigmentation.
So I guess that's an interesting distinction, though. IPL is not a laser.
That is
Some
correct.
people tend to think of lasers, as being very hot, and there's going to be some kind of burning going on in order to work with a laser. But this is different.
Well, it is different than a laser. It is still a light treatment, and with any light treatment, you will have some heating of the skin.
Well, let's take a look here at some of these before and after pictures here.
Right, what you're looking at is basically the browns that we're talking about, solar damage, hyperpigmentation. After 1 or 2 or 3 treatments, depending on how involved the face is with such lesions, you can actually clear up the pigmentation very well.
That's a very dramatic difference. Now, is there a lot of downtime after a treatment?
Absolutely not. The treatment takes approximately 20 minutes. Patients come to the office, they have the treatment, they leave after without a problem, and they continue their daily activities.
Okay, this is a pretty significant age spot, it looks like, on this person's cheek.
Correct. It's a lentigo, and once again, it may require maybe a little bit more treatment, but they clear very nicely.
And as you can see in the after shot, it is gone. Right. Now, what a difference on the hands. And a lot of people tend to neglect the hands when they're talking about skin damage, sun damage, and so forth.
Absolutely right. I would like to emphasize that indeed we only think about the face most of the time, and forearms, hands are also important and can be treated in the same way and cleared of all these blemishes in a similar fashion.
And one of the other things that you pointed out to me during the commercial break, and it's just a sad fact, is a tremendous amount of the damage to our skin is self-inflicted.
Correct. It's self-inflicted. It's exposure to the sun. We live in sunny San Diego, so regardless of what you do, you will be exposed to sun. So prevention is key. The damage can start as early as our 20s. So sunscreen is really important. I would emphasize that for somebody who works outside and is exposed to sun most of the day, it's important to apply sunscreen twice a day, in the morning and around noontime.
So don't neglect it. And then, of course, smoking and drinking, we talked about that as well.
That is correct.
Now, this person here, again, what a beautiful complexion on the right in the after.
Right. Again, pigmentation, there are some reds in there. It's sometimes difficult to see from the pictures, but both facial telangiectasia or spider veins and pigmentation can be treated very easily.
And again, I just would like to emphasize the way we started this segment is if folks would like to come in and have an IPL treatment, they don't have to have severe damage to their skin or severe pigmentation problems or spider veins and so forth. Do you like to see people earlier on and kind of get out ahead of those things developing?
Sure. It's always better to start early and not allow all these blemishes to expand too much. It is also important for people who really wish to take good care of their skin to have an initial series of treatments and then have a touch-up treatment, if you wish, every 6 months or so.
About every 6 months. Well, folks, we're going to make it very affordable for you here this morning. A 25% offer for IPL treatment, and that's normally $325. That's $245, a full 25% off of IPL treatment at the San Diego Vascular Center. You just need to give them a call and make your appointment. And as you see the little note there, it says it's good until noon, so we really suggest that you go ahead and give them a call immediately. Perhaps, even while we're wrapping things up here, give them a call and reserve your spot. 25% off of an IPL treatment. And you do many, many other things at the San Diego Vascular Center as well.
Correct. We are a vascular and general surgery practice. There's 3 of us, board-certified surgeons. We have a hospital-based practice where we do our main surgical procedures, and we have an office-based practice where, among other things, we provide treatment for symptomatic varicose veins and IPL treatments for skin rejuvenation.
It's an amazing thing that you can do to get rid of varicose veins today, too. And maybe we'll talk about that the next time you're in.
Very good.
Dr. Stefan Moldovan, San Diego Vascular Center, it's great to see you again.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in. Thanks for a great offer for San Diego Living viewers.
Thank you.
And if you need more information, you go to san diego6.com. You just click on San Diego Living.